Hey guys, welcome back to another beautiful week here with us at The Handy Creators.
Thank you so much for joining us on this video. Today is gonna be a very emotional and different one because we are here celebrating our 1-year anniversary on YouTube.
For those of you that are new here, my name is Jesus and this is my wife Adriana. At the time of filming this marks exactly our 1-year anniversary since we opened up our YouTube channel.
This YouTube channel has turned into so much more than we have ever expected. We started this whole channel and journey just to show you guys what we do and instruct other people and teach other people how to do things. And honestly, this year has been so special. We've had the pleasure of working with so many businesses, meeting so many of you, and having that constant communication in all of our videos. And it is so amazing the fact that I already know some of you guys by name. And I tell my husband, I'm like, oh my God, look, this person commented. He's like, oh yeah, she did. Like, we know exactly who we're talking about. So we wanted to say from the bottom of our heart, thank you so much for everyone who's trusted in us and given us that vote of confidence and has been part of this amazing journey for us. And honestly, this is just the beginning.
Yeah, it's been amazing to see how some of you have even recreated the projects that we've done, and this has just been more than we could have ever imagined. And from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much.
It's funny that you say that because us thinking about our first video ever, we said that we wanted to show all of our mistakes on here.
Yes.
And I feel like we've been very true to that. And it seems like that's something that you guys truly appreciate and enjoy. And it's been nice to show our failures and our success.
It's truly been a blessing, all the challenges that we faced, and we hope that our effort and our improvement has shown throughout our videos.
Hopefully, I hope.
So in order to commemorate this amazing year, we figured we'd do our little 1-year recap and just give you the highlights of our best projects throughout the year, our worst projects throughout the year, what we feel we could have done differently, and give you a sneak peek as to what we have for the future. So
Stay tuned.
As you guys may know, for the longest we wanted to open up a YouTube channel, and we were always big people who relied heavily on YouTube to do DIY projects in our house. We always felt that we could do a better job than if we contracted out or if we purchased something, and we could honestly say to this day that we still believe that.
I think we have that I could do anything gene because we really think we could do anything.
One afternoon we're walking together and we decided like, hey, it's finally the moment. I think there's never gonna be a right time to do this. Let's just open our YouTube channel, sit down, record our first video, and just put it out there and just see how it goes, And I honestly think that looking back, like, I cringe watching her video because I cringe watching that video just because I could feel the nervousness. I could feel like I am secondhand embarrassed of myself in that video and of each other, honestly, I would say.
Yeah, I feel like we have grown on the camera so much. Don't get me wrong, you guys. Like, you see me here and I still fight every day to not be embarrassed, in the sense of like, I feel so comfortable talking to you guys, but don't put me on the TV if I'm at your house. Like, I will like hide in the bathroom, or if we're outside and our neighbors, we have such supportive neighbors, you guys. Like, they're awesome. If we're outside recording, like, I could just feel them looking at us and I'm like, but yes, oh my gosh, we have grown so much since that first video.
Let's take you back there and see how that looked.
We've been wanting to do this for the last few years, and we haven't, I think, mostly out of fear.
I think so. I think so.
And what would be said and what...
Yeah, I think we just got a point to our life that we're like, man, people are gonna say whatever they want to say, so let's just go ahead and do it. I mean, we're doing it out of fun, I think, because we enjoy doing it, and why not put a camera out there and show you guys? And apart from that, to help others the way YouTube has helped us.
Wow.
I feel like nothing's changed.
No, nothing's changed. Except maybe we smile a bit more on camera, but we honestly feel that to this day we try to just have fun with our projects and be as descriptive as possible to you guys, because that's the whole purpose of this, is to help you guys be able to do these things that we have figured out how to do.
I truly feel like our core value hasn't changed in this year, because every time we do a project, our mind's at, are people gonna understand what we're saying? Is our audience gonna be able to use this video as guidance? Are they going to be also able to do it? Are we explaining it in easy enough words for them to understand? Like when we work, we always think of how you guys are gonna understand the video, and I feel like that's shown and that's taken us so far on here, because the support that we've received back has been like extraordinary.
We hope that we can be a clear example for you guys to follow your dream. When we posted this video, we were so fearful about what people would say, what people would think, what people would perceive us to be, and honestly, we have received nothing but support, not only from each and every one of you, but from our friends and our family. And for that, we want to say thank you.
Our family has been extremely supportive. Like our parents and friends give us ideas like, oh my God, you should do this video, you should do that. And it's amazing. Honestly, we enjoy it so much that even with the bad feedback that we've gotten, that doesn't hold us back. That doesn't affect us. When we get bad comments, we get fueled, you know, like it just pushes us to do better, to do more. So we're here for the long run. So one of our biggest projects was the sitting area where we're currently sitting on. And this was way before we even decided to do YouTube. We had the idea in our mind. We wanted to do it, but we weren't there yet. So I told Jesus, I'm gonna grab a camera and I'm going to record this because I want to open a YouTube channel.
This was recorded about 6 months before we opened our YouTube channel. So the footage is definitely not there to how we like to do projects now.
The want was there, and it was our biggest project ever. We just got home, we were walking in our lunch on a Friday afternoon. I showed Jesus this inspiration I had seen, and I tell him, I'm like, I want to do this in the backyard, and he tells me, okay, let's do it today. Let's start today, let's get home and cut the grass. And I mean, if you guys watch us, you know that that's how we function.
Yeah, we don't really think things through, and I think that shows. So let's go to the video.
And of course, we couldn't wait to test this out.
That's so us.
Yeah.
Finally, we leveled the ground one more time and went ahead and installed pavers.
We decided to go ahead and use these little pavers for our floor.
That was so
We will
tiring.
link some videos below for a guide of how to install them. And after months of work, we finally were able to celebrate. We were done.
Hey.
Wow. I remember that like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
It looks so different now.
It does.
Wow, the satisfaction we felt when we finished that project.
Yeah, I still look at this area and it's still one of my favorite projects to this day. I mean, it took so much work, but at the same time, it was worth it.
Well, and the interesting thing was that I feel like putting it together was like, we did that in a weekend. It was like bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
What took long was like everything after, all the details to finish it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Mind you, guys, if you decide to do this, wear sunscreen because the reflection of the white on your face and like on your skin. I remember the day I was finishing the stucco on top, I burnt so badly.
Yeah, it was so bad.
Because of the reflection of the sun on the white seat on my face did not do me well.
I mean, unless you want a suntan, then by all means, put on some bronzer and just come out here and do it. You'll be fine. But unless you want to do that, just make sure to use sunscreen and do it in the winter because we are huge proponents. You work inside in the summer and you work outside in the winter.
Yes.
So we've learned that the hard way. After one big project, why not do another big project, right? I mean, it's not like we just finished doing a massive seating area, right?
So we opened a YouTube channel. We posted 3 videos, and 4 with the sitting area. And Jesus and I decided that it was time to redo our whole backyard. Funny thing about this is we had been talking about like what we wanted and for a few months. But
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you talk about things, but sometimes you talk about something so much and just time keeps passing and you never do it. Well, same thing happened as a seating area. We got home on a Friday and we started putting dirt.
Started off by taking the grass. Then after we took out the grass, we decided to build our pergola. After the pergola, we had to go back and do a concrete pour because our initial plan wasn't going to work out.
It was a big project, but honestly, I truly enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And I think I enjoyed it more than the seating area because we were already filming at that point. So
Yeah.
it was fun to do something also knowing that we were going to show other people and make it fun and record funny things along the way. I don't know, personally, I enjoyed the whole backyard renovation project way more, like the process, than the seating area itself.
It was interesting to see like the pieces come together because it was going to be like a multi-step, multi-week, multi-month project, and that's exactly what it ended up being. So I think it was very interesting to see it like all come together like week by week by week by week, and honestly this area came out beautiful, you guys.
If you're new and and if you don't know, my husband and I, like, we both work full-time jobs. So This whole project was just done on the weekends. We would come home. Usually Fridays were go after work and buy the supplies we needed, and spent Saturday and Sunday working. So it did take us a few months, I would say, but every weekend we were working.
I mean, we built our pergola in like 24 hours.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that just says the amount of time that we had, but we really wanted to get this done. And I honestly think that, sorry, I'm just looking at it, and it just, to this day, like, we love it.
So let's show you guys some clips and relive those moments.
Want to see how we transformed our backyard from this to this? Stay tuned. Let's jump right in.
And through this whole chaos of building and dirt and tiredness,
Not only did our family YouTube grow, but also our little family grew. And no, we did not have a baby.
well,
Well, yeah, she's our daughter.
she's my daughter,
We got a little puppy named Bailey.
our little princess.
She's an Australian Labradoodle, and she's actually turning 1, I think, next week. She's been a blessing to our life.
I'm very emotional today, and like this whole video is just making me more emotional.
Yeah, she's been a blessing to our life. Like, even on days when we get home and we just feel bad, like, she's damn it. She just lights up the day. So
Stop.
yeah.
Sorry, this wasn't supposed to get so deep.
Yeah.
It's funny because we see her clips of her little and running in the backyard with us working, and let's take a break here.
Well, it wasn't planned at all.
I know.
was crazy.
We love her.
Yeah.
Sorry, you guys. That is a touchy subject for us. She just came at the right time.
What better way than to show you guys her first little play session here in our backyard?
I was so nervous.
Yeah. Aww.
I don't even remember her being that tiny.
No, me neither.
You
Look
love
at
her? Okay, let's go.
Her collar is bigger than her head. Can you tell we're first time dog owners? Oh.
That collar's huge on her. What?
Oh.
She still looks at me like that.
Oh.
You're so beautiful.
Okay. So, like we said, in the middle of the whole backyard makeover, we get Bailey, our family grows, and shortly after, we hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. That was
unexpected.
That was extremely unexpected. It was such a huge milestone. We did not at all expect that amount of support so quickly, and it's just to this day, like, we talk about it and it feels surreal to say that.
Wait, it's just like at this moment, like we're like at 5,500 subscribers, and like I stopped for for a second and I'm like, there are 5,000 people in the world who follow us.
Yeah.
Like, that is such a blessing. Wow.
Yeah, like even to this day, every time we get like one more view or one more like, we just like, babe, someone else liked our video. Like we got one more comment. Like it feels awesome, and it feels like it's more fuel for this because it makes us feel like what we're doing is actually helping. Yeah, it's actually helping you guys out there.
I mean, that was the whole goal of our channel.
Yeah.
Was to make a difference.
Thank you from the bottom of my hearts, from our hearts.
Maybe you're so emotional.
Okay.
You're worse than me.
I know. And as you guys know, whenever there's ups, there's always downs. So we're in the middle of the backyard makeover after we got Bailey. One day we have some friends over. We were in the middle, I think, of the kitchen build, if I'm not mistaken. And our friend tells us like, hey, your pergola's warped. And we're like, what?
What?
It hasn't even been 30 days.
I am sorry, but can you take a look at this?
Wow. That is so beautiful.
That's what we're looking at while we're filming. Sorry.
So, like we said, we have these friends over and they're telling us that our pergola's warped. And we're like, what the heck? I mean, this hasn't even been 30 days since it was installed. What do you mean? And let's just show you.
I still get irritated.
Dude, look at that. Like, what is that? That's crazy. Look at that post. That is so bad.
So, I'm gonna give my 2 cents here because even though we tried to be very honest in this video, we also tried to be very respectful of everyone involved. But I tell Jesus all the time, I'm here for you guys. I don't want to be in favor with corporations, and I don't want to be in favor with huge companies when I don't feel like their products are good or what they sell to us is the quality that we deserve. Working for a year now with these big box companies, like, I've been very let down. Luckily, they were very helpful to us, but let's just say I don't agree 100% with their policies and the way they handle and treat their clients and us who spend thousands and thousands of dollars on them.
Yeah, to this day, we still have these types of issues, and we know that if we're having them, we're pretty certain you guys are too.
So if you are, or you know someone who is involved in wood or lumber as a small business or anything, please let us know below, because obviously we want to support each other and we're pulling away as much possible.
Yeah, we're looking for different options. So if you guys have any suggestions, please let us know in the comments below. We have beautiful projects we are dying to make and are just trying to find the right wood.
I do not feel comfortable putting my name out there and attaching it to a company or to products that I truly don't believe in. And if I am not going to purchase it, or I wouldn't recommend my parents purchase it, I'm not gonna recommend you guys.
After we finally switched out those boards, we finalized the backyard makeover, and let's just say that it came out beautiful.
Yeah.
We had a little problem with the roofing that we decided to go with the pergola, but as you saw later,
it was worth it because it looks so good now.
Let's show you guys. After we finished the backyard makeover, summer was quickly approaching, and as we said earlier, it was time to head indoors. We started off by remodeling both of our bathrooms, and this was one of the most exciting moments for us because we were able to, for the first time, partner with a brand and do our first giveaway. So if you guys recall, we partnered with Gianni Countertops, and they sent us the beautiful epoxy kit to remodel both of our bathrooms, and we had a giveaway where we gave one away to you guys.
I guess I want to take a moment here and just thank all of the businesses who have given us a shot and who have partnered with us or sent us their products for review or sponsored us. Like, that is so much more than we ever even like imagined or wished for, and we are truly grateful to you guys for taking a chance on us and trusting us with your product. But I do want to make a note out there that every single product that we talk about here on our YouTube channel, we have tested, we have tried, and we will always give our honest opinion, because again, we would never ever recommend something to you guys that we do not believe in. We loved how the bathroom makeover came, and honestly, if it wasn't for the Wagner gun that we used, and thank you so much to Wagner for sending us their gun and using it on this project, like, I don't think it would have come out like even like a quarter close to how it came out.
No, that gun just
Well,
made all the difference.
We use it like on all of our painting videos. We use that gun and like
we stand by it.
yeah, like 100%. So after that, we decided to come outside and we created our beautiful swing bed. And this was our opportunity to partner with Craig Tools. And I'm just gonna say that this project came out bomb diggity dong. If you guys follow us on Instagram, like, I post about it all the time because it's a staple in our backyard. I tell Jesus that my goal for our backyard is to make it like a little paradise at home, like a vacation at home. And this is your go-to place whenever we had a long day or whatever. We just come out here and it's like another world for us.
So as you can see behind us, the sun is fastly setting. Let's head inside
And keep talking. I would love that.
And just as we finished the swing bed, 2 hurricanes came through our area. All I can say is that I feel like we did a pretty good job with our builds, because to this day, everything is still standing.
What I was mostly worried about, if I'm gonna be completely honest, was the roof of the pergola. And not because I don't think we did a good job, just because with the winds, I was scared that it would raise it from the pergola and like fly off.
Well, it was the first hurricane that we went through as homeowners. So add on top of the stress of like, oh, it's the first hurricane, we also got to worry now about a seating area, a pergola, a swing bed, and the garden, pretty much everything we had outside. And it got a little stressful, but you know, thank God nothing happened to us. Nothing major happened in our area, and everything came out fine.
If you guys hear that, it's Bailey. She's down here trying to play. I mean, we've been at work all day, so please don't mind her. So a big part, how we've always said about our YouTube channel, is the idea of helping others. And what better way to do that than helping my parents at their house. My parents bought a house a few months after us, and even though they fell in love with their house, there was a lot of things that they wanted to change. So it was a great opportunity for us to keep doing projects and learning, and also help them and pay them back for everything that they've done for us. It's been so nice to be involved in their house evolving and growing.
We completely repainted their whole kitchen and took out the traditional, I think, wood color that it had, and gave it something more to their style, and they absolutely loved it.
Yes, and again, we used our Wagner gun to do that whole project, and wow, just wow, they loved it. It's been a few months now and the paint's still spot on.
And then once we finished their kitchen transformation, it was time to tackle the outdoor. We went to the front porch, and let's just show you my in-laws' reaction, and I think that says it all.
It was honestly so nice to be able to do this for them and to work together as a family for the stuff that we want and that we've always dreamt for.
Yeah, they live a few blocks away from us, and every time we get in and out of where we live, we have to pass by their house because they live on the main street. And honestly, it just feels nice every time we pass by there to see the whole transformation. And thinking that we did that and we were able to help our family and pay them back for everything they've done for us just means a lot.
It's great to see what doing something in your house can do for others, because then even their neighbors started doing little things to their house. So it's good like to do things to your house because it inspires others to do things as well. Sometimes we need that little inspiration.
After finishing the remodelation at my in-laws house, we decided to switch gears a little bit and start working on furniture. We wanted something for the backyard, and we came across these beautiful lounge chairs online, but they weren't available and they were extremely overpriced. So we knew we could do a better job, and I honestly feel that we did.
The color's the only really big difference, and the fact that Jesus got the wrong measurements. Let's see that. We're finishing the sanding process. We're stacking them, and Jesus tells me that looks really low, and it was. So we have 3 on this end, which is the actual design of the one that they saw at Restoration Hardware, and this is what it should feel like. We put some 6x6 on the floor, and we're testing out. And you guys, we're brainstorming and we're like, how? When we make the measurements, these with 3 come out to like 18 inches. And the ones that they sell come up to 22. What we're believing and what we are assuming is that instead of 6x6, the chairs are made of 8x8. But they don't sell that at the store. I mean, not where we live. You have to do a special order, and they're like triple the price. So thankfully, we have some extra wood from our pergola because we use this same thing. We're gonna see if we can use that so we don't have to go out to the store and spend more money. But it seems like you are gonna need 4 of these stacked in order to get that, unless you are willing to buy the 8x8s. Just measure. Make sure to measure, because we didn't apparently. I am definitely not trying to hit at anyone or trying to make anyone here in this surface feel bad, but the math was wrong again. Sorry, I have to make fun of you because I love you.
I love you too.
But yeah, they're super sturdy. They make a huge statement in our backyard. And we are trying little by little to fill in the space with, I would say, like custom designs of furniture that we want.
Don't tell them. Don't tell them.
I am not. But let's just say we want to make everything back there our own, with our own 2 hands. And yeah, this was pretty much just the start of it.
After that build, we had some scrap wood left over that we just felt could not go to waste. So what to do when you have scrap wood? You build something else. We did the accent table that just paired beautifully with the lounge chairs and really brought the whole backyard area together.
So that whole space is now completed with the swing bed, and it's a mood. It's definitely a mood with the lights and, you know, the atmosphere. It's just like bam, bam.
And we wanted to bring this mood over to the rest of our backyard. So what do?
We upgrade our seating area. I know.
This one was a little bit more planned, so the footage was, I would say, better.
Yeah.
But we upgraded the seating area, installed lights, we repainted some spots, and honestly gave our honest review on what our biggest DIY project, how it's held up over the last year. And this is a perfect example of a little bit of paint goes a long way.
Yeah, and we made a little crossway from the pergola to the seating area to kind of just make it like one space, I would say, right?
Yeah, and we also added lights not only to the floor but to the back fence that really give it little touches that brings the mood over from the swing bed over to the seating area. So that pretty much wraps up our first year here on YouTube and a year worth of projects.
Yeah, so again, you guys, this is talking about maybe like our biggest projects yet and just an overview. There were a lot of other projects that we did inside the house and little furniture builds that we did here and there. So you could always go to our homepage and click on our videos and see everything that we've done. But to keep this short and simple, because hopefully we didn't lose a lot of you guys.
I'm pretty sure we're already like at a 20-minute video.
But yes, it's been a super, super exciting year. And it's weird because it feels like it was just yesterday that we started, but at the same time, it feels like I've been doing YouTube for so much longer.
Yeah, we just got off the phone with our family and we were telling them like, oh my God, like we're turning a year on YouTube. And they're like, only a year? I thought you've been doing this for longer. I'm like, no, it's been a year.
It's like, no, my wallet says otherwise.
Yeah, it's just been a very... It's just been a very eventful year. And honestly, we are just extremely excited for everything we have planned for the next year.
So let's talk a little bit of what it is that we plan on doing for this year. And nothing that we're gonna say here is set in stone. Things could change, life could change, but we do have a few ideas of stuff that we want to do.
But before we do that, let's recap our first year here on YouTube. In our first year, we posted a total of 39 videos and we finished the year with 5,511 subscribers as of right now.
Wow. Thank you to each and every one of those 5,511 and 11 subscribers that we have.
Our channel received a mind-boggling 657,000 views.
What the heck?
And that is more than we could have ever anticipated when we sat on this very floor to film our first video.
And I feel like I have to make a note. You guys know me, the note person. The reason why we're saying this is not to show off or anything like that. Like, guys, that's not us. And if you know us, you know that we're not interested in the numbers, you guys. We're giving this information just to show you guys that, like, when you're passionate about something and you truly believe you could do it, you could do it. We share this information with you guys just so you know that, like, if there's something out there that's in the back of your mind, do it. Trust your gut, trust in yourself, and do what you want to do. And you'll be surprised how far you could go. Look at us. We're a huge example of that.
The next year on YouTube, what does that look like?
Let's just say that this year coming up is going to be a very big year for us. And we're not going to say why, but we have a lot of plans for it. And I promise I'm not trying to torture you guys. I do that in some videos. I like to torture you guys, but I promise that's not what I'm doing here.
Our goal is to post every single week for the next year, which would mean a total of 52 videos by the next time we sit here and do our second year on YouTube recap.
We post our videos on Sunday. We do not have a set time. Maybe that will change in the near future, but for now, we don't have a set time. We always try to post it in the morning, but it really does depend on our schedule since, again, we do work full-time, both of us. We do want to make a note that whenever there is a major holiday or a long weekend or stuff like that, we will either post a video the day prior or the day after, just to assure that we could all enjoy our days off.
As far as projects go, one of the biggest projects and closest projects coming up is we want to build a shop in our garage.
Yes.
That would help us be more efficient when it comes to these builds. And we plan on doing that when we hit 10,000 subscribers here on YouTube. We feel like it's a good mark, and
yeah, and it gives us enough time to, like, prep ourselves, prep our skills, and prep our wallets, and prep everything along the way.
We are going to be having several series where we are going to put our creative skills to the test, and we are also going to be doing some big changing projects in the backyard.
We also have a lot of exciting companies that we're going to be working with this year.
We are also working with these companies to set some giveaways along the way so that you guys can also benefit from the products that we use, and that way you can get a first-hand experience as to how amazing they are.
And please always feel free to comment below if you guys have any ideas on things you would want us to see, or even like ideas on how we should work with these companies. Do you guys rather have like discount codes or an opportunity to receive a product for yourself? We're really interested, and we want to make whatever it is that you guys want happen. With that, I think we have spoken a lot, and I think maybe we should end this video just one more time saying thank you to everyone who is on here supporting us. There's no words, honestly. There's no words to describe how we feel. We have huge plans for this year, and we are very excited to see where this takes us.
Once again, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Here's to an amazing year that has passed, and to another amazing year that is coming our way. We'll see you on the next week. Bye.